Hello everyone. Hi, it's Lisa. Welcome to Crafting and Cruising. I'm here with my husband's sidekick, co-creator, and comment reader, Rodney.
I'm hiding in the background.
He's hiding. We are in our bedroom creating today instead of our motorhome because we got about 4 inches of snow yesterday, which I love. If you know me, you know I love snow. So, I wasn't sure how cold it was going to be out in the motorhome, and I didn't want to have to use up all of our propane to keep the bus warm or the motorhome warm. Hey, Janice. So I brought stuff in here. So I've been crafting in here day before yesterday. Then I did some on my own yesterday, and now I'm in this event, which is called the Craft Stash Mystery Box Event. And it is being streamed into 3 places: the Crafting Network, the Crafters Hive, and CCC, Crafters Creating Crafty Creators Community.
That's easy for you to say.
So, if you're not a member of those pages, please go and join those pages. And this is a 2-day event, today and tomorrow, and there is a form in the description of my video that you need to go in and fill out. By doing so, you will be entered into a drawing to possibly win another Craft Stash mystery box that will be sent to you by Jen, who's hosting this event. So, don't forget to go fill out that form. I think there's a place on there probably, hey Peggy, where you can put who referred you to that page. So you would put Crafting and Cruising or Lisa. So I'm excited, a little nervous. I've heard all these other creators who are doing a mystery box event for the first time saying, oh, I'm so nervous. Well, I have done some other mystery boxes, and yes, it is very nerve-wracking. But, hey Jen, but it's so much fun, and it really kind of gets us out of our little comfort zone of our being able to plan ahead and get everything that we need together. So when we get a box like I got from Lisa Ahmad, hey Grace, we have no idea until we open it up on live what is going to be in here. So you do have to have a few things accessible, and since I'm not in the motorhome where most of my supplies are, we brought in a plethora of surfaces in case I need a surface. So, this is Craft Therapy with Lisa Ahmad. And y'all, I would turn, hey Barbara, hey Darla, hey Grace, my sister, I would turn the camera. Look at all her little labels. She is so with it. But, for some reason, I don't have that option anymore, so I can't. Hello, a creative home. Welcome, welcome. So let's jump right on in and see what we've got. Rodney will be reading comments for the most part because I got to focus on my project. So if y'all have questions or comments, just shoot them on over.
Gary with Crafting Sweets is on.
Hello, hello.
A little wave. Says, hi, I'm Carrie. Bev's Creating with Love and Whimsy.
Who is up after me, you guys. That's my sweet friend Bev, and she's up after me. Bev's Creating with Love and Whimsy.
Lisa Smith Sharp is on. Says, hey, ladies.
Hi. And there's Lisa Ahmad. Lisa, I'm opening your box, girl. Did you do me good or did you trick me? Oh, here's a note right on top. Lisa, hello, new friend. I hope you will enjoy this box. Use whatever you like, but please use the heart. Lisa, Craft Therapy with Lisa Ahmad. Okay, look how pretty. Lisa, all these labels and everything. Amazing. Thank you so much. Hello, Jennifer, Kim, Nina. Okay. Oh my word. Everything is like so professional. Lisa. Oh my word.
Lisa, you look so pretty today. I'm
Thank
pretty sure
you.
she's talking to you and not me.
She's probably talking to you, Rodney. Look at this gorgeous heart. A thick one. That is so pretty. Ooh, look at all the goodness in here. Oh, oh, oh. A pink and white striped napkin that's beautiful. Ooh, I know what this is. This is a designer napkin. We won't say the name. Shh. Okay, make sure I got everything out. Oh, Lisa, that was a great box. I can't wait to open this little bag.
Yeah, Manley says hi from Arizona.
Hello, hello. Y'all, we got about 4 inches of snow. I love snow, so I didn't complain. But my husband and I got out earlier, and the roads were clear. So I guess that's kind of the good snow to have, is when you can, you know, enjoy getting out and sledding and building snowmen and things, but it's not on the roads. So look, she wrapped it with this piece of beautiful yarn that I can also use. Lisa, I hate to disappoint you because you got my box, but it's not near as good as this, sister. Okay, let's see.
Nina Harvey says hi, Lisa.
Hey, hey.
Merle
Look
Berry
at the
says
little
hi, Lisa and Rodney.
doily. So cute. Lindy, hey, sis. Oh, my word. Lisa, this stuff is beautiful. Look, y'all. She's going to try to make a junk journal out of me. I can tell right now. Lindy's been working on her. I can
Lisa
tell.
says, I hope you like it.
I love it. That is beautiful. These laces and doilies are just gorgeous.
Yep. Kathy Shropshire from Munford, Alabama says hi. And she says, I'm new to your page and I sprinkled you out. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wonder if she's related to Dale.
I don't know. We
And
have a
look
friend
at
named
these
Dale Shropshire. It's the only ones
3
I know.
papers right here. Look. Darling.
Grace said the paper looks like your headband.
I know, it does, doesn't it? Okay, so here's the deal. Lisa didn't tell me that I had to use anything except the heart, which I'm going to use. And it looks like it's already been painted white, which is awesome. So, and I have a little key. Love this.
There's Maria saying hello.
Maria Chapman.
Well, it's Heart to Art DIY.
That's Maria Chapman.
Sounds like Maria Chapman to me.
Okay, well, y'all know I love black and white check. I have a lot of it right here in my bedroom.
Lisa Sharp says, where are you located? We're in Middle Tennessee.
Let's see.
And normally we would be crafting from our motorhome or the art studio. Today, from the bedroom.
Okay, y'all, this goodness. Oh, me.
Ruby Moss says, what's your name? I think she's spoken to us. It's
Lisa.
Lisa and Rodney Seiler.
I love it, Lisa. Of course I do.
Maria loves your shirt.
Thank you, ma'am. I had on another shirt. I had on a hoodie and different earrings and a different headband. And Rodney and I went out today to run some errands and to have lunch. And when we were coming back in, I was carrying some things and it was slick.
And what were you wearing?
And I had on flip-flops because I had been to get my pedicure. And I slipped and my whole arm went in the dog water bowl. You heard me right. It sure did. Okay, let's figure out now what we are going to do with this. First of all, I'm thinking I may want to wrap this around here, but I'm also thinking that I may want to use the paper, the napkin. Let's see.
Lisa, you said earlier that they're giving away a Craft Stash mystery box to one lucky viewer.
That's
How do they, do you have to do anything special to be in line for that?
Yes, I told them that there's a form on my description, that they have to go and fill out to be entered to win.
Okay.
Now, I have some little roses, white roses.
Mom's Country Living says hello.
Hey,
Liz Mullen says hi there.
let me take this off and look. Got to come up with a plan. You and ends.
Tracy Teston says she loves that napkin.
I do too. Me too.
Kim Manley suggests that you layer the napkins so the colors pop.
That's an idea. I want to kind of gather this up and let it hang down maybe from the bottom, but I'm not sure.
Jamie Krause says hi, Lisa.
Hey, hey, hey! Also, could I loved this piece of lace I was going to put around the edge, but I don't have quite enough. Although, if I didn't put it all the way at the top.
Kathy Randall Marin says hello.
Hey, 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 everybody.
Here's somebody from Vermont, Lois Vigilino.
That's so pretty.
Hello from Vermont.
This.
Grace says, I look cozy back there in the papa chair.
Okay. First thing I think we're going to do, let me see, what did I do with that other pink napkin?
Lois, thank you for sprinkling. We appreciate it.
I don't know about the pink napkin on the black and white Mackenzie napkin. However, the pink napkin on the heart with the laces might be very pretty.
Lisa Ahmad suggests that you could roll it into a rose, and I'm not sure which thing she's talking about rolling.
Oh, she's talking about that piece of lace.
Yeah. My comments are coming kind of late.
I think that's what she's talking about. Am I right, Lisa? Let me think, y'all. I'm working on it.
Are you using the heart for your base?
Yes.
Your surface?
Yes.
Looks like you're rolling up something there.
Trying to make it look like a rose, like Lisa suggested, but it's not looking much like a rose.
Like a long skinny rose?
Yeah.
She may have another way of doing that.
See if I can do it this way. Hold on.
It's getting awful quiet.
I know. You're supposed to be keeping the conversation going. I'm busy. I'm busy
Well, I
working.
can tell people that came in later that this event is being streamed into the Crafting Network, the
And
Crafters
where?
Hive, and CCC Crafty Creators Community. And please go join those 3 pages if you haven't already. It's like reading a news bulletin.
Oh, Lisa, that doesn't look like a rose. Okay, I'm wasting time. Let's get started. First thing I think we're going to do is we are going to Mod Podge this napkin, which appears to only have 1 extra ply.
Janet thinks she was talking about the longer pieces to make into a rose.
Oh, maybe.
Nancy Bell Rice says
Okay.
good afternoon.
I'm going to use Mod Podge. Normally with napkins, I use I think I have some. Let me use it. Deb's Design Diary DIY Liquid Patina.
Yes, they confirmed to roll the long, narrow lace to make the rose.
Oh, the long, narrow lace. Oh, that's a good idea. Hold, please. Ooh, I've already wasted 12 minutes. Good
Chloe, you
grief.
sure are a breath of sunshine in the cold, snow-covered state of West Virginia.
Well, thank you.
Well, if you look out the window, you can see we too have a bit of snow
We
here.
do. Can you see behind me? It's hard. Yeah,
I'm
you can
glad
see.
the heater's still working. And you are paused for a second, looks like.
Not here. Still alive. Y'all, if you've been following me on Facebook, hey Linda, you know that I have had trouble with the Book of Faces cutting me off.
Lisa Ahmad says, Pamela McDonald, I'm in Morgantown. Where are you? We've been to Morgantown.
Yeah, if I made that a little bit smaller in the top, that is a cute little rose.
You need any help with something?
Okay.
You know.
Let's first get this on here. I'm going to use this Deb's Design Diary DIY liquid patina, and I usually put too much and probably did again. But that's okay. Let's just get it on here. And then what I might do, even if I don't get to do it on the live, is go back and do the edges, maybe, in pink and white check. I don't know. We'll see. Yep, I got too much. So, y'all, Nashville, Tennessee, or Middle Tennessee doesn't often have a lot of snow. Unlike when I was growing up, because we had a lot of snow. We were out for snow days every year. And even Linda, that was up before me, she lives in Clarksville, not far from me, and she said the same thing. She said when she was growing up, we had a lot more snow than we do now. So, I'm just like a kid in snow. I love it. And I think one of the reasons I love it is just because it's so pure and quiet and peaceful. But the other reason is because most of the time, and especially if you know anything about Tennessee, it's not safe to drive around Tennessee drivers in the snow for the most part. People around here just really don't know anything about driving in bad weather like that. So for your own safety, it's best to stay off the roads. But I love it because people have to stay in. I love that. It just kind of makes families be together, and if you can't get out and go to work, then you stay in.
Yeah,
Now,
last night we had all kinds of cooking going on down here.
let me see if I can use this plastic bag to put over my hand. I'm not worried if it gets some wrinkles in it. I have wrinkles all on me.
Beverly, thanks for sprinkling. We do appreciate it.
Beverly's Creating with Love and Whimsy. So I'm just using this little plastic bag to gently push the paper into the Mod Podge and try to push the wrinkles out.
Lisa Ahmad said they got about 5 inches since last night.
Wow. If Lindy's still on here, Lindy, how much did y'all get? Okay. We dry it real quick, then we're going to sand it. Just happen to have my sander up here.
Yeso and Link Creations by Linda Bullard.
She was on just before me.
Says no, they don't. I don't know what that means though.
No, they don't.
Probably in response to an earlier comment. That's what I don't like about this. Sometimes the comments either don't come through or they come through kind of jumbled up where you can't tell what they're related to.
Okay, so let me just sand this off, and I can see I'll need to do a little more gluing up here, but I'm going to try to make sure I don't sand right off on that.
Linda Tate says, I'm here. We got 4 to 5 inches. 4 to 5. That's like most everybody did. But Pamela McDonald said they got about 5 inches there too.
One thing we've learned in Middle Tennessee, anyway, is that it really would not pay me to be a weather forecaster because somebody is always going to be mad at you around here, especially children. If you're predicting snow, and frequently they predict it and it doesn't happen because we're in some kind of weird spot where we're located that even though the models may show that we're going to get snow, somehow it conveniently turns a lot of times and misses us. And all the kids have been so excited about being out for school, and teachers are excited about having snow day. I know, I used to be one. And then it doesn't happen. And then there have been other times where they haven't thought it was going to happen, and guess what? It did.
It's kind of hard to forecast for some reason.
So here's what we've learned about that, is that you don't really listen to what they say. We've also learned that around Tennessee, if they say that it's even going to flurry, that many times school will close, and if you try to go in a Publix or a Kroger and get a cart, good luck. Rodney and I went the other night, the night before. Hey, Deborah Jed. Hey, Dana. The night before it snowed, we went into Publix and we went into Kroger. There were no eggs. There were so many empty shelves. Y'all would have thought that we were going to get feet of snow.
And I went back in Kroger today, and there's still no eggs. You
I
know, I
know.
guess that's one of the things
They
you
bought
can't
'em
rush
out.
up. The chickens are just going to lay so many eggs, and
That's
that's
right.
it. You can't say, oh, there's snow coming, y'all lay a bunch more eggs.
That's exactly right.
People in Nashville are going to want to eat them.
Too bad we don't live near Tracy Campbell with Craft Around the Clock. She's got bunches and bunches of eggs. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way right now. I will definitely be using this on something, Lisa. I do not fear, sister. It will get used. Okay, let's move this over. I definitely want to use this piece of Battenberg lace. I think is what it is. That was my mom's favorite lace. I do like the idea of the 3D rose, if I can roll it and make it work. I want to use this key, but I have some of these little pink roses that I thought about kind of grunging up a little bit, and then I also have white ones. Oh, hello. White ones that I could take some wax and kind of make them grunged. All right, so let me see. What?
Lisa Maud said they've had too much snow already. And Lois says snow is beautiful until you have it 6 months out of the year. And,
Yeah, I probably wouldn't like it then either.
Sharon Haggard says, hello, beautiful, and hello, Rodney. How are you guys?
Hi,
We're doing
Sharon.
great.
Okay. Now, I still love this stuff, so I'm still trying to figure out what I can do with it. So let's just play a little bit. And see what works.
Lisa Maud made a huge pot of chicken soup and a loaf of skillet bread.
Girl, what time should we be there?
Is that like cornbread? Dana Led, I remember living in Atlanta and we got a huge snow in April. That doesn't happen that often, but
It does happen here some
It
too.
does get it.
See, I want to layer some of this. I don't want to cover up that lace.
Harper Poston said we haven't had school all week and Sam waited too long, and no milk, no bread, no eggs, no snacks.
That's right. I told Rodney a couple of days before it happened, I said, I think we need to go to the store and get some things because we're going to be sad if we don't. I mean, you would have thought we were going to be snowed in for months. All right, here's my little dolly.
Sharon Haggard said we had a snow Monday and we're off 2 days and went in 2 hours late on Wednesday. The rest of the week was normal time for school.
Okay, I'm trying to decide.
Yes, Maria, that is snow out our window.
How I want to paint these edges because it's going to bother me not having the edges painted. It's not coming together like I want it to. I was thinking about stripe, but this is stripe.
It says you could use the checks around the edge.
Well, but I don't think the black and white with the, I think it'll be too harsh, and this is going to be kind of dainty looking. So do y'all think I should do pink, like not really checks, but like wide stripes around the edge? What do you think? I've got a ruler here. Actually, I'd rather have my flexible ruler. Hold, please.
Lisa Ahmad said, no, it's a dough top. I'd ask for his cornbread. You know it's a dough top or style bread. Very simple.
Ah. Ronnie, can you hand me a pencil from over there?
Yes.
Okay, y'all, I'm thinking about, since this is already white, stripes, yes, Maria said, I'm thinking about just making like wider stripes.
It does not have to be an eraser.
It doesn't matter. Okay. So, let me see how wide I want to make them.
Is your glue gun turned up to a good temperature since I had it turned down?
I hadn't even looked. Okay, so I think we'll do inch. I think we're going to do inch wide. And then we'll alternate them. Some white, some pink. Coming around this curve, it might be a little tricky.
Yep, it's not on hot.
Oh, it's not on hot?
I think so.
Might be good to turn it on hot.
Let's crank it up a little bit.
Okay. So I was glad that most of my family wasn't here today when I fell. I don't know if y'all have grandchildren that do stuff like this, but my grandchildren love it when people fall because they just laugh and laugh, and it's so rude.
I normally laugh, but I didn't laugh today.
Now, you better not have laughed today. It would have been bad news for you. Okay, now I'm going to start this other end right here and start measuring because I may have to kind of make up for some area in the middle. How did I not get the one down here? I wish I had not. I think I have my other ruler. Well, it's not going to measure an inch easily for me though. Okay. So now let's turn it this way and measure inch 2. So I hope y'all been enjoying the event today. If by chance you haven't followed all the creators that have been on here today or are on tomorrow, I hope that you will definitely go and give them a follow. It means the world to us to have new followers on our page, especially when we're depending on the Book of Faces to share us out.
Lisa Ahmad said your husband's voice is similar to Bob Ross, very calming. I think we've heard that before, haven't we?
Lisa, stop. Yeah, we have. Okay, I am going to have to get my flexible ruler. If y'all don't have one of these flexible rulers, you need one. You just wrap right on.
Didn't we get a bunch of those at Dollar Tree or something?
We were at the what is it called? Dirt cheap.
Oh yeah.
And well, that's really not working very well. So I'm just going to do them by hand, y'all. It's going to be
that's the best way anyway.
Rough done. It's not going to be perfectly even. That's okay. Because we're not striving for perfection, right?
Are we striving for mediocrity?
We might get mediocrity. That's probably not what we're striving for, but I've heard the old saying for years that I'm sure y'all have heard, practice makes perfect. Well, I say practice makes progress.
What do I say?
I don't think you say anything about that.
We had a coach in high school that said, practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect.
Oh, perfect practice. Well,
yeah. You practice all week, you just halfway. That's kind of how you're going to play.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I agree with that. Practice perfect makes... perfect practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. I see on the other side that I kind of went a little bit on an angle.
Stephanie suggests you put X's and O's all along the outside in pink and gold.
Oh, that would be cute. If I had time to do all that.
Cindy's craft sensation says she loves the paper.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mark every other one.
Happy little trees. Happy little trees.
It's happy little trees. Let's just be happy today, okay? Okay. Perfect. Okie doke. I have a couple of pinks here. This is bubblegum pink, and I have cactus flower. And I'm thinking that maybe bubble gum with just a smidge of white might be the best.
Shauna Michelson agrees with you. She tells her students practice makes progress.
That's right. Okay, I don't have a plate up here, you guys, so we're just going to mix it right here on this napkin.
Nancy Bell Price says, what event is this?
This is the Craft Stash Mystery Box event. Okay, let me get a decent brush. I'm not used to using these brushes. I usually use Zen brushes for stripes and checks, but since I don't have any Zen brushes available right now, we're just going to use this, okay?
Debbie Waller says, hi, Lisa.
Hello. So I'm going every other one, and I literally dipped my brush in the bubblegum pink and white together, and then I'm just following my patterns, my stripes.
Did you come out with
Just
even
like
number?
this. Yes. So some will be lighter and some will be darker, and that is okay. So if y'all have not followed me before, I am what I call an eclectic crafter, creator, which means there's not a whole lot that I don't enjoy doing. I will say I don't do a lot of paper crafts. I told Lindy not long ago when I was talking to her, I said, I keep saying I want to do junk journaling, but I literally cannot get off of dead center. I've got so many supplies. I used to be a scrapbooker, and so I have so many supplies, and I've watched junk journal creators, and so I started gathering up some of the supplies they recommend. I've got the stuff to get started. I just can't get off dead center. I don't know what my problem is. So, in a private group that I'm in, they are going to be doing a big year-long journal. Not really calling it junk journal. Everybody's is going to be different. It's going to be whatever you want it to be, but maybe like just a journal of your life, or things that you love, or recipe, whatever you want to do is what it can be. But we're going to use all different kinds of mediums. One of them being watercolor, which is my first love. I was a watercolor painter for many years. I still do it a little bit, but once my teacher moved to Atlanta, and a new teacher came in, she just wasn't my cup of tea, and so I kind of put things away and said, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to watercolor anymore, but I've missed it so much that I try to still do some watercolor. I was going to do online classes. I did kind of an introductory class, but I just am not feeling that that's really where I'm supposed to be headed. So, I like to work with wood. I like to work, Rodney cuts out things for me sometimes out of wood, and I do some real unique kind of frames with some rice papers. I have started doing some digital designing of my own papers. And I like layering, and I like texture a lot. So that kind of tells you who I am. Now Rodney, when he crafts on our page, he's even very different than me. We have really different styles. But Rodney's an engineer. He has done a lot of painting in the past and is a great painter. He will tell you he's not, but that's not true. And so sometimes I'll say, why don't you just get on and create? And he's done some really cool stuff. Rodney, why don't you run downstairs and get your cross that's in the living room, the one that lights up, and bring it up here so you can show them. Okay. Now, let me see here. I want to see how one of these will work, but I think I want to grunge it some. These are so soft. These are in the His and Her section of Hobby Lobby. The pink is perfect. I may not want to. Let me get out my Bear Antique Wax and see if I can find my little makeup. I'm working off of a card table, y'all, in my bedroom, so it's a little bit awkward. Okay, let me see if I can just get a little bit of this Bear Antique Wax on here and just kind of maybe go around the edges some with this brush just to make it not so pinkish. I kind of want it to look more vintage with all this lace we're going to use that Lisa sent. So this was one of Rodney's creations.
It's a little spot of glue first.
Oh.
A little hot milk came loose there.
I'm not doing it real heavy, y'all, because I don't want to lose the pink tone.
Okay. I like the little rose.
It's pretty.
Get the glare off of it. It's just a box with some glass in it.
Well, can you light it up?
I guess it could.
You may have to turn off this overhead light so
I
they
don't know if the batteries are still good. You leave it running for a few weeks?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think the batteries are down on it.
Well, okay.
Anyway, it's got
Makes a cross.
a few
when it
hundred lights
up.
inside it, and it lights up, leaving a cross inside it, and it's got a kind of little scene on the back side with the sunshine coming in the corner and the cross in the background. It's made out of wood and glass, and what else do they use? That grout to go between them. I think it's grout.
Yep. For some reason, I want this around the center. It's just saying, put me around the center. So, I'm going to oblige. But I want it to fit tight to the sides.
Show them this later. This is one of my favorite things. I do.
Okay, no, you should go and show them right now while I'm
Well, you're
gluing this.
busy this.
I'm gluing this.
Okay. This is a little wooden heart that I made. And it's in two pieces, so it's sewn together with leather, and it's got a nice little key to it. And you can read into that anything you want to. Put it right from my wife's face. There's her heart right here.
He has about every woodworking tool you could imagine. He loves doing things with wood. He's very, very talented. I told you he's an engineer, so he's very, very talented. He doesn't like it when I say a lot about that, but he is.
A lot of people sprinkling. Thank y'all for doing that.
Thank you so much for sprinkling. That's the best thing you can do for any creator. Sprinkle, and then also, just interact. Like whenever people are online, even if you're not interacting directly with the creator, just y'all talking to each other and saying hi, or how you did, how much snow did y'all get, that kind of stuff. The Book of Faces notices that, and they like it really well. So,
You know, when you said earlier you couldn't get into junk journaling. Linda Tate says she's gonna have to work on you.
she's gonna have to work. Lindy said that.
Yeah.
I know. Lindy is responsible for getting me going, and she hadn't yet.
Romano was watching.
Hey, Romano. I asked Lindy when we were at the Sparkle Retreat. I told her that I was just having trouble really, making myself get into it, that I really kind of wanted to. And I said, can you, recommend any, like, maybe videos or something for me to watch? You know what she said? YouTube. Duh. I wanted to know if there was anybody in specific that she would recommend on YouTube. Okay, see how I just put that little piece there? I don't know, it just called my name, so I had to put it on there. Okay, now, my next question is, do I want to put this on, I think this is not just going to cover it up.
Our friend Shelley Stackland's watching.
Hey, sister. Nope, I don't like that. But I do still like the idea of rolling this up into a rose. So let me try again. put a little dot of hot melt right there.
Got you a tater bug in watching.
That's Lindy Tate. So you're just talking about tater bugging. She's also a Tennessean. She's in West Tennessee. And I'm in Middle Tennessee.
Dana says Stephanie with the Vintage Pebble is starting up a new watercolor print class sometime or paint class sometime in January.
She is. Well, good.
Let's see what else. Barbara Polson says she's excited. She started Stephanie's watercolor class Wednesday. It was a Christmas gift.
Good.
Lois says it's beautiful.
Thank you.
I think they might have been talking about the thing I held up.
Oh.
Smith Sharp says, I'm getting behind on my comments. So she said, that's beautiful, Rodney. Cam said, wow, what a beautiful, wow, that's beautiful. It's beautiful, very nice, very pretty. Love it. Dana says, I didn't get the creative gene in my family. Linda Sharp says, you're very, very talented, Rodney. Love the heart. And TLC Country Creations by Tish sprinkled us out.
Thank you.
Janet's Twin Creek Creations says hello from Arkansas.
You know what? I'm going to unwind this just a little bit because I just figured out something I should have been doing.
Twisting. George Richard says hey, hey, hey.
Hey, Joy. Actually, I'm going to undo it a lot. Now, what do you mean twisting?
I shouldn't have said that. That's how I would have done it.
You what?
I thought with it making roses that you...
Yeah, I think you usually do.
Twisting back and forth to make it puff out more.
I think you usually do. And it's been a long time since I've made a rose.
Deborah Jen said, did you ever hear of loop yarn? L-O-O-P, loop yarn.
Loop yarn, yeah. Sure have.
Don't be telling off on me. LOL says Linda Tate.
Lindy. It's not
Tate.
Linda. It's Lindy.
And
I am telling on you.
Jordan says, love that heart you just showed.
Y'all don't give him the big head.
What town in Tennessee are you in? My
Franklin.
friend is in Hendersonville.
That's North Nashville. We're south.
Yep. Joyce Hall says, evening, Lisa.
Hey,
hello,
sister. How are ya?
Joyce is our friend that's about 30 miles away. And Lois says she has friends in Sevierville, Tennessee.
That's in the mountains.
Yep. I bet they've got some pretty snow up
I
there.
bet they do too. I'm jealous.
We like to go to the mountains a couple times a year if we can. Tracy Strauss says, hi, y'all. I'm a new viewer from California.
Well,
Pray for us.
welcome. I hope you're not
Pray
anywhere
for us.
near
It's bad out here.
the fires. Gosh. I can't even hardly watch it, y'all. It gets me so upset. Well, I don't really like that. Okay, one more time. I think I liked it better when I just rolled it. At least Maud's going to be saying, remind me never to send her a box again.
While you're doing the rolled up rose, Sharon is trying to make egg rolls, and she doesn't have the knack while watching you. She's giving it a go. Hamburger egg rolls.
Hamburger egg rolls. Never heard of such. But it sounds interesting.
I've never eaten but a few egg rolls in my life. I just don't.
I
the
love
ones
them.
I had vegetables or something in it.
I love them. Y'all remember that? Was it a movie with 6 you get egg roll?
Right.
With 6 you get egg rolls. Right, I said that to you before and you acted like I was crazy. Y'all remember that movie or that book with 6 you get egg rolls? Somebody say yes.
I don't know what it means.
It's the name of a book or a movie. I'm struggling with this, y'all.
The word six, S-I-X?
Yes.
I was hoping you said that.
Look it up.
Carol Frost says hello.
With 6 you get egg rolls. We've talked about this before, Ronnie. You see it?
Yep. 6, you get egg roll. Singular.
Egg roll. Okay.
It's a movie from 1968.
See? I told you.
That's why I wasn't born yet.
Oh, y'all watch it. Lightning may strike. If you see me go down, you'll know why.
Abby McClure and Doris Day.
You certainly were alive, sir.
Doris Day. Doris Day.
Okay, y'all. We're going to go with this, but I don't love the way this rose turned out. I'm going to have to look up the directions on how to make a rose again. But a rose by any other name still smells so sweet.
Even if it's made out of lace. Lois says she remembers it.
You do? Me too.
And Kathy Marin said we had Chinese for lunch yesterday.
Yeah, it wasn't
probably had
yesterday.
egg
Was it
rolls.
yesterday that we had it?
Yesterday or day before.
Y'all.
I'm having trouble with the language though.
Maybe. Let's get this tacked down. And I may want to put some a pearl or something in the center of that rose.
Tracy Stroud says, "What a beautiful view outside your window."
It is
Yeah, it
pretty.
is. The trees are just
Thank
hanging
you.
full of snow out there. It's really pretty. The snow this time, sometimes it gets real cold when it snows and it's real powdery. This time it was nice and sticky. You could make great snowmen, and unfortunately it was just right at freezing when it came, so we don't have a lot of ice.
Okay. This is what we have so far. Let me. Oh, I still love this piece too. I like to layer, y'all.
Deborah Jed says, "A heart charm inside it?" Question mark.
Heart charm inside of what? The rose? Oh, that's cute. Look what I just did. Let me start gluing this way. Tell me more, Lisa. Debbie. Deborah Jed, tell me more what you're talking about, sister. All right, I'm going to glue this down. Have y'all noticed that when you're trying to glue lace with holes in it, with hot melt, it kind of burns? Just asking for a friend. Okay.
Inside rose.
Inside the rose.
So that'd be something kind of
A
small.
heart inside the rose is what she's saying.
I see a bunch of stuff laying on the bed, but it's all big.
Not down here in my box. You want to get down here in my box and look for me?
This box with 1,000 things in it.
Yes. My new storage unit for my bling. Okay, we're going to kind of...
It's like your bling runneth over.
We're going to kind of... what do you call this? What am I doing? Gathering it up.
What do you
Y'all
call
can tell
that?
I'm not a seamstress.
What do you call that when you do it on a dress or something?
Gathering.
Mm-hmm. You want a bee to go in the middle?
No, I don't want a bee. She said a heart. But I think I may just have to use a pearl. I don't think I have many hearts at all, and the ones I have I think are too big.
We'd have to, and it needs a little color too, doesn't it?
Well, apparently you
Maybe
think
that
it does.
kind of brownish color it's in the middle of. So a gold would disappear.
Okay, let's do this little part right here. Let that cool for a minute. Hey, Martha. Hey, Shelley. Welcome, welcome. All right, remember, this event is being streamed into the Crafting Network, the Crafters Hive, and CCC, which is Crafty Creators Community. You need to make sure that you are following all three of those. And then, up after me is Bev, with Bev's Creating with Love and Whimsy. Bev's creating with Love and Whimsy. She's on next. She is delightful. You will love her. And don't forget that in the description, there is a link to a form that you need to go fill out to have a chance at winning your own Craft Stash mystery box. Look, see, the layers are so cute. Now, what I need to do is find some lace in my stash and make a bow to go up here. But here's the little rose. See, the center part is trying to come out. Let me see if I can put a little glue down in there and keep that center part down in there. Did you find any pearl, anything, Rodney?
Here's 3 hearts I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
You want to consider any of those? Or too big?
Yeah, I can. Probably too big. I know this one's too big. This one with the jewel may be pretty. I can figure out how to make it work.
You said a pearl is a possibility, huh?
Okay, so this is a little bit better. Hey, Jacqueline. So, let me see. I've got to put something around this edge, though, y'all. That may end up being some pearl trim or something.
What about a little gold with pearls and a little diamond in the middle? Too much?
A little what now?
It's
These hearts are too big. It would have to be a pearl. And I'm going to need something else down here at the bottom of this rose too, so it's not so yucky looking at the bottom. You can use the yarn for a bow. Good idea, Lisa.
a few more things to consider.
It's got to be little. See? That maybe that little one that's got some black. I don't love that.
Bow on it.
Okay, so here's the rose on it. Now Rodney found these little hearts, but these are all too big. I don't like that. Okay, now I don't like that rose up there, but I might like a pink rose on either side.
Here's just a single. Oh, it's hanging off of a bow pearl.
What do y'all think about those pink roses on either side?
Just for fun, here's a tiny little button that's got black and white checks on it.
Yeah, but I don't want the black and white. I do need something to put. Actually, I could put one of these hearts down here at the bottom of this rose. That's what I could do. I really should use the gold one though because it's got gold. Let me get my little pliers, y'all, to remove the back of this. This is a little charm or a little pendant. So I can take this off.
It's kind of
That's pretty.
pinkish. It's got a big, a little bit too big.
That's pretty. Y'all like this? Let me take these
It's
off.
got a little pink to pick up on it.
Okay. This little, it's kind of hard to see, I know, but do y'all like that little jewel down there at the bottom? Roses under rose. Deborah said. You mean like this? Well, that's cute. Is that what you mean, Deborah? I like the one, but either would be great. Deborah, is that what you're talking about? Like beside this? Yay, nay? What did I do with my... Oh, I forgot about this piece. This little doily I was going to use. Mm-hmm. Now that's what I'm going to put. I'm going to attach that to this
Yeah, Deborah Jed says yes, the jewel.
base of the rose because I didn't like the way the base looked. So let me...
It's 4:53. What time?
See, that would be the pearl would be cute in the center of that.
What's your timing, Lisa?
I have an hour, so 4 to 5.
It's 4:53, so you're doing well.
You didn't see any other pearls?
I saw one, but it was attached to another item. I didn't want to take it off of something unless you just want a single big fat pearl.
Okay, let me try to stick this little one with the black bow at the top. It's not my favorite, but... Okay. Oh, shoot! I ran that across my finger.
Here's, see, it has a little pearl we could take off.
No, I'm going to leave it on.
Okay.
Okay. So now... I don't think Deborah ever answered me back about the... That's too much. I don't want that. That's not vintage.
She said Rose, her last comment was...
Yeah, she said something about putting roses under the rose.
Yes,
and
lower under your lace rose.
Under my lace rose. Down at the bottom? No, I don't like that.
Cheryl Sloden says hi.
No, that's not striking me. Let me see what I can do about a bow.
Fergie's Crafting Connection says it's looking beautiful.
Thank you.
So what you going to do with it once you get it made, Lacey?
I don't know. Y'all see the sides? Okay, so here we go. All right. I think... do I want to make a regular bow? Maybe just a little bow. That might be cute. It doesn't need a big bow. But I'm gonna trim it out in something. I don't like it just not having something on the edge. All right, let's turn this around. The thing about this yarn is that wouldn't be bad hanging off. Something that needs to be smaller.
Anna says your heart is turning out pretty.
Thank you so much. Lisa sent a great box. I love all this vintage stuff. I don't think I even mentioned vintage when I was talking about things that I did, but I love vintage. Like when I do black and white check, I don't leave the checks white. I distress them with wax. And I just cut that a little too short to tie it in a knot.
Kathy Randall Marin says it is gorgeous.
Thank you so very much. Y'all, this is a fun event. Jen puts on the best events. And remember, there's a lot more to come tonight. Well, I just messed that up. I'm going to have to tie a bigger one. A lot more to come tonight and then all day tomorrow. So, just be sure that you are watching, that you're a member of the Crafting Network, the Crafters Hive, and CCC Crafty Creators Community. If you're not already a member, please go join. And then when you're on here, all you have to do for every creator is at the end of one creator, refresh your page, and the next creator comes on. Please give all the creators a follow. Do not forget to go sign up for that giveaway, because you might be the lucky winner of a Craft Stash mystery box yourself. I loved it, Lisa. I absolutely loved it. You are the best. And to be honest with you, I can't even now remember what I put in yours, but I know it's not this good.
Thanks everyone who sprinkled. We really appreciate that.
We surely do.
Those of you that are following our page or chose to just follow, we appreciate it.
It's always exciting when you look at your numbers and see that somebody else has decided to join you. And I will post a picture at some point today or tomorrow when I get this extra trim on, like around the edge, so y'all can see.
Deborah Jed says, can you say creator info again? The three?
The Crafting Network, the Crafters Hive, Hive, and CCC. You can just type in CCC, but it stands for Crafters, Crafty Creators Community. Jen, thank you so much for having me in this event. I love your events. I hope you'll ask me back. Thank you all for coming on and supporting me and all the other crafters. I hope everybody is safe. Please, please, please keep the people in California in your prayers. Y'all, this is a disaster like hasn't been seen out there. And it's just breaking my heart for those people. So, hey, Sheila, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're a new follower. So, again, if you just refresh your page, if you're already a member on any of those pages, I might just put those two right there because I kind of like them. Then, all you have to do is wait for the next presenter. I'm not sure what time the last presenter comes on tonight, but I know it starts up again tomorrow. And we'll have a full day of creators tomorrow. So I'm excited. This is my favorite thing to do, is sit and watch other creators.
Sheila Louise, tell us where you're from so we'll try to keep an eye out for you when you follow us on our page. Thank you.
Okay, so see, got some little glue boogers right here. But I'm going to do something else around here. And then if I find some lace that I can use, I might take this bow off and add some lace to it and then put this back on it. Thank you so much, Lisa Ahmad. I love it, love it, love it. I had so much fun. As always, in this event, my time is up, so you all make sure you go and watch Bev with Bev's Creating with Love and Whimsy. Talk to you later. Bye.